Hey everyone, Christina Del Rey with your forecast, your weekly forecast for November 29th, 2020. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so, share and like. We are having a lunar eclipse in Gemini at 8 degrees. And this week is all about the eclipse. So we're going to dive into this and see how this is going to affect your sign. But first of all, what is an eclipse? An eclipse is a turning point. It's a point of crisis, and it doesn't have to mean that it's bad. It's just a crisis that pushes you in a certain direction. These things aren't good or bad. They just change things, because we as humans, we tend to stay stuck in a place unless we are pushed, and it often takes a crisis for us to be pushed into the right direction. Eclipses are fated. They bring endings and new beginnings. So all eclipses are about endings, new beginnings. So particularly with this eclipse, you're going to see an ending first and then a new beginning. And that will take place in a certain part of the chart for everybody. But lunar eclipses tend to be more emotional. So you might have a crisis point that makes you very emotional, that pushes you to take an action of some kind. Whenever there's a full moon lunar eclipse as well, secrets tend to come out. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to come out the day that the eclipse happens, but they have like a 6-month period of time where you can see this happening. This can also be something coming to fruition. If you've been working on something, you might see the rewards of it as well. So like eclipses can go in a million different ways. They have that kind of energy, that unpredictable energy. So it could be a fruition of something where, wow, this comes to a culmination. This is great. I've been working on this. Or it could end something and push you right in a new direction. Try to think back to where you were 19 years ago. Think about what you were doing, what you committed to, and it's likely 20 years ago, and it's likely that the same themes will come, and it'll likely be connected to that. But what have you built for the last 20 years? For those of you who study tarot, you know that the moon symbolizes like the hidden information. So in a lunar eclipse, when the moon can't reflect the sun, it goes dark. And then, for a minute or so, and then, then it's able to shine the light again. Well, that moon represents what's hidden, what lies beneath. And when the light comes back on, that's kind of when you see the truth. Okay, so let's see what this means for each of your signs. Hello Libra, so where is this eclipse happening for you? Well, it's happening in your 9th house. The 9th house has to do with belief systems, marketing, publishing, legal matters, and it can be higher education too, like college. So I'm thinking like this might be for you. Maybe you're coming to a close on something that you're studying perhaps, or maybe you're coming to an ending with a legal matter. This can also be a legal matter, maybe like getting a complication too, but more than likely it's leading to a completion. This could be you deciding to follow a certain belief system. This could be you deciding to publish a book. There's some kind of high point here. Maybe something comes through for you with immigration matters, or a trip that you're taking, something long distance. These are all areas that this could affect. Maybe you decide that you don't want to study a certain thing anymore and you're going to move to a different thing to study. That's possible too with this energy. Okay, and then the ruler of this eclipse, Mercury, is in your 2nd house. Okay, so Mercury is still in Scorpio. He's still digging deep, and it's in your 2nd house of income, but also self-esteem, how you feel about yourself. And it seems like there's an opportunity here Mercury is trying to bring you an opportunity maybe to make money in your home somehow. Somehow, you know, maybe that's through communication, or maybe you're communicating your beliefs, but you're in your home somehow. But this is really nice energy. It could make you feel better about yourself too, because this is self-worth, self-esteem. And at the end of the week, in the same part of the sky, Venus is in Scorpio, and Venus is our relationships, and it can be money and talents. Same part of the sky, and it's making a nice, beautiful trine to your work area or your day-to-day routine area. So to me, that could be, you know, money and a money opportunity for you in your work life, in your everyday work life, or an opportunity for somebody to recognize your talents and abilities and maybe even pay you for them. So, you know, that's on Saturday the 5th. So, you know, watch out for that. And this is like beautiful energy. This is very inspirational. Maybe you feel inspired at work. You have a new hope for things at work, but it's kind of a nice, compassionate and dreamy type of energy there. Okay, Libra, have a great week.